So today we're going to play some more Magic the Gathering Arena. I made a little deck earlier. I've actually been working on it a little while, but I played it a couple rounds, and then I put a few tweaks to it. I thought would make it just a little bit better, but it's got quite a few little combos in it. For one, it has my typical Fynn the Fangbearer, Saryth I've used several times. That combo works really well. With pretty much any creature, heavy deck really. Then I threw these in to get it off earlier. With just Fynn and one of these can probably win the game. It's occasionally. Thunderous Orator gets whatever else things have, if you haven't seen that before. This one buffs for just paying one. Actually, do I have the other thing? Yeah, that really doesn't do much in this deck. I may actually take that out still. I mean, it can get good, but it takes it a minute. I don't have the... Well, I do have the mirror box. That helps some. I can get 2 of them down, and that doubles it up. I don't know. I'll have to think on that one. That may be another edit I make later. This one buffs all creatures. This is an expensive cost, but it puts a 1/1 counter on each of my creatures, and it also makes them have mana production. It's always good. Here's another one of my win conditions. If you haven't seen this before, I think I've only ever seen one person I've ever played against that had this, and they beat me. People always want to nuke down your creatures, but if they don't have a way to deal with Sinner's Judgment, which is expensive, it costs 7, but within 3 turns it will end you. And I have ways to speed that up in this deck with Vorinclex and Dramatist Puppet, which make that go off very quickly. This makes my artifacts cheaper. I have several artifacts in the deck. Not many enchantments. This one is another one I might take out. I actually haven't even drew it, and I only played 2 games with this though, so it's still hard to tell. Mirror box makes it where you can play more than one of the legendary, of course. Replicating ring works really well in this deck. I actually was not having mana issues with this deck at all, just because of replicating ring and then my extra counter adding. I did that on this a couple times with Vorinclex and the other one as well, Dramatist Puppet. Vorinclex works with Fynn, but Dramatist Puppet I don't think does, because it's on a permanent, not a player. Strixhaven Stadium is another win con. I've only ever played against 2, maybe 3 people that use this. I haven't drew it yet in any of the games I've played. I only played 2, like I said. This is a decent control, just in general. Once he actually gets on the field. Like, I don't have the Monk of the Open Hand, so that part's kind of pointless, but the other part helps with the protection, and the 7/7 indestructible is never a bad thing to have. It doesn't really fit in the deck, other than the fact that I can boost how many counters he gets, because these are counters as well. So I could make him a 7/7 rather quickly. I already mentioned Saryth. Toski's good in general. He's one of the few draw engines I have in the deck. I may actually end up making another one. I might actually do that right now. because he's just, I've thought about doing that several times before, just making an extra Toski. Just never got around to it. Lithoform, I've used in a few decks before. It's pretty handy in general. It definitely makes the deck a little slower. Just about any deck you throw it in. I mean, it's just a wasted turn of 4 mana. But then after that, it could just make copies of triggered effects, for one, which is the most important part for this deck. It can make dupes as well, just like Dramatist, Puppet, and Vorinclex of the counters. This one is, again, its own possible win if they don't have any flying defense. It's basically the only flying I have in the deck. And if they actually destroy it, then I get some of my cheaper things on the field. I had this go off against the second game I played. It worked out really well, actually. First game I should have lost, but so far I've done 2 and 2. The first opponent conceded for some reason, and they actually had the advantage in that game. But yeah, that's pretty much the deck. And I got several lands. Just, you know, I like to vary it up this time. Just wanted them to be different looking lands. Okay, well, that's pretty much the deck. We'll give it a play or two. Probably more. And I apparently haven't played on PC in a minute. Standard, best of 1. The season just reset, so I got bumped back down to silver, but I have made my way back up to gold. Both my games have been in gold. Keep that hand, it'll work. First time I've drew Strixhaven Stadium. Wow, they've had to throw hand twice? That sucks. That's never a good start. Okay. What do we want to do first? Maybe go for this one first. Still pretty new with this deck, so I don't know exactly what's going to be the best thing to do here, and you never know what they're going to play as far as, and it may have been not such a great play in the beginning, because I'm going to usually end up spending most of my mana. Not really an early drop, maybe a turn 4 or 5, when I might have some left over. I think I'll do an early Strixhaven Stadium. Attack in. Give me 1 counter. Pay 1 with the Strixhaven Stadium. That worked out just because I had the Strixhaven Stadium. Another white. Should I go ahead and Toski maybe? He's holding back. I don't know whether he doesn't have the mana to play anything, or whether he's holding back a burn. I think I'll Toski for sure. Either way, it's hard for a red deck to deal with the Toski, and I get a draw out of it. Fynn the Fangbearer. I will pay that, it'll become a 3/3. I believe they may have already lost me. I think I'll hold that back actually until after I attack. Strixhaven Stadium, 7. Another Fynn the Fangbearer. Dramatist Puppet. +1 Strixhaven Stadium. Put put a counter on. Didn't have the mana to pay that. That's okay. Yeah. And they conceded. Because I was going to win pretty much that turn. Unless they got multiple defenders down to stop the Strixhaven Stadium effect. Okay. That was a good start. Let's do another. I got all green lands and creatures. A little bit of an awkward hand, but let's see what we can do with it. I could have went with the multicolor lands, but I kind of wanted to keep this deck as fast as possible in case I pulled these and a Fynn off. I didn't want to be like gimped for a turn or two, just because of that. Can't pay that, don't have the lands. I can't drop a second one, but I can drop the mirror box. I'll drop this in the mirror box. I will attack in. Can't afford it again. Man, if I had a Fynn right now. Whoop. I thought I grabbed the wrong thing. I think I need another one of these. I think I can go in with my... actually, I say I probably can go in... I can go ahead and tap that, though, and get the +1. I can go in with this one, but not that. Not unless I want to lose it and just go ahead and drop this one down. Actually, I'll go ahead and drop a second one. Hopefully they don't have a board wipe. Okay. Oh, okay, it does that to them as well. Okay, I didn't pay any attention to that before. So yeah, I can go in with both. I highly doubt they will block it. Life gain decks have a tendency to just not block this, but this one's going against the norm here. It's still going to die. I'm okay with that. I will auto pay. It's unusual for a life gain deck to actually block unless they just will not lose a creature. Okay. And that's a potential 3/3. I don't have any white still yet. Saryth is always a fun little draw. So here I've run into a problem. I need a draw engine or something that will end this game, or it's going to start to turn on me. Okay. Don't have the mana to pay. That's okay. 3/3, it's fine. There now. Okay, Bounty Harbingers. Annoying to deal with. How much do they have to gain? Gain 4 or more life this turn. Okay, so they're not going to do that much. Huh. Okay, second Saryth. Not sure how I feel about that. But I need to stay on the offensive. I have to. Otherwise this game's going to turn on me. And it's going to turn in a bad way. Anything they block will be destroyed because of the Death Touch. That's the one thing I have on this life gain deck. Doesn't matter what they block, it will die. Okay, still dies. Is that the only thing you're going to block with? And they die because the trample goes through, it only does the 1 damage. They miscalculated. That was pretty lucky for me. If they'd used the Valkyrie Harbinger to block anything, they would have still been alive. And they would have came back. They would have slowly fell behind in that game without a draw engine. Wow, okay, well, it's complete opposite of what happened last game. Now I have all white. Crazy. Okay. I need at least 1 more of any land so I can play the replicating ring, and I think that will ramp me. Okay, I think we're good now. Actually, I don't want them to have that information. Maybe they'll think I'm mono white. One more turn of them not knowing I have green. Usually doesn't matter. I'm actually okay with it. Sorry for not catching your streams lately, but how are you today? I'm good. Thanks for asking. How about you? Yeah, I think I'm okay with this trade. These Fireblade Charger equipped decks are just really annoying to deal with if you let them keep going. Okay. Now we have 4 lands to work with, and what do we want to do? Dramatist puppet my replicating ring, maybe? It's a 2/4. It's not particularly impressive, other than the fact that it just boosts my counters. Let's see. Maybe Faithbound Judge. I could Lithoform. Or I could just keep dropping Dramatist puppets, but I kinda wanna hold one of these. Okay, well that was... Guess they didn't get what they needed. Good, it's raining, so it's pretty cold right now. But I'm still just in thighs and a hoodie. Right? Can't say that's an ensemble I've ever worn, but it's been bouncing back between hot and cold here. It's really cold in the mornings, then it gets about 60 or 70 later on. Well, figures I'd get another one. I don't think I got a single one of these until I made this deck. It should just be a free wild card now. Do another round. Gonna be cold all week. I can't stand it. I love the rain, but the cold is not my thing. I kind of like a nice moderate temperature. I can stand some cold, but if it gets to a certain point, my fingers just kill me. It really, really just makes me lock up and oh, why did I throw that first? Oof. Yeah, I don't get very good circulation in my hands whenever it's cold. I have to wear like wool-lined gloves if it gets like below 20 degrees. I think I'm okay with this trade before it becomes a problem. Okay. This thing's actually a really good defender. And that's not even the reason it's in the deck. Okay. 2/2 flyer. Yep, it's incredibly annoying, but it's even worse if you destroy it. Let's see here. I'm gonna drop my... Hopefully this isn't a mistake and they don't board wipe on me. Okay. Icing Death Frost Tyrant. So this is a very equipment and yeah, equipment and warriors looks like. Sound from Callus, I'm used to heat, not the cold. Yeah, they definitely keep a bit of a warmer temp there, for sure. Not that I've ever been there. From what I understand, it's mostly 60s and 70s and sunny. This actually doesn't really do that much. Do I want to leave one blocker though? I don't want to waste my Saryth blocking. I want to leave a ground blocker for you and use you probably for one of these two. Preferably that one first. I'm completely comfortable sacrificing them. Spring is 60s and 70s, but the summer is like 80s and 90s. Well, yeah, right. True. Okay, so they're trying to get the equipment from that. I think I have to do it though. I'm not particularly happy about sacrificing that right now. I need 2 more lands to pay its disturb. Another Saryth. That doesn't really do me a whole lot of good. Not as long as the other one's on the board or I don't have Mirror Box. Okay. Keep testing the waters. Oop, forgot this next. They're not going to block it. Second and first strike. Vigilance. Still more than happy to block that. That's fine. Oh, well, yeah, if he taps that one. But I can untap it with her ability. Okay. Either way, I was going to be able to block that. Tragedies over his hand. That is a very annoying ability. Yeah, that's the backside of Holar. I forgot. I hadn't seen that that card art for it. That's why I didn't recognize it. Okay, that helps. That helps. This is another one I'm more than happy to sacrifice. We'll keep charging in with one of them. Slowly pick them down. As long as we can keep head on life. Do I skateboard? Actually, no.
I am Zendikaar's one true guardian.
No, I do not. My sister was into it.
Zendikaar is safe from the likes of you.
Okay, yeah, again, that's one I'm more than happy to sacrifice. Yeah, my sister was big into skateboarding. That's been a long time, though. I don't even know if she still does it. Probably not. Okay, that's the whole point of this. And I actually got more expensive cards than I wanted. Not ideal. Not at all. I don't even know what I want out of this set. Replicating ring would be great. Dramatist puppet doesn't really do much for me, but it's another defender. Rest on the bottom. Oh, all these are going on the bottom of my library. Man. Alright, we'll take a Strixhaven Stadium, unfortunately. It's not ideal. That's going to be way too slow in the current situation, I think. One more land, and I can use this Faithbound Judge to finish it quicker, though. Mirror Box helps me some. I'm just starting out, but when I'm not working on my tricks, I just have my dog pull me around town. Well, that sounds like fun. Here we go. Okay, they can't do anything with that one because it doesn't have haste. It's fine. Yeah, I think we're too slow this game. I can't get my Faithbound Judge down because I'm one land short. I could have Saryth, I guess, but... How much are they going to do? 5, that I can't stop, 9... I can block the other 2, but it's going to cost me. I think they have me if they have even a few more pieces of equipment. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11... 11 I can't block. That puts me at 1. I might survive one more turn. Okay. Okay, I don't know why you didn't attack with both then. You could have won this turn. Why did you do that? Oh, no, they got me anyway because of that. Okay, never mind. Good game. Doesn't really matter in this game. Okay, so that's the first loss with this deck. I used to have a dog when I was younger that could pull me around town. Used one of those little wagons, not a skateboard. This isn't the best opening hand. Okay, white life gain. No surprises there. A little late on that. Just doesn't really help me yet. Put this down as a defender. Watch him pacifism or exile it. Wouldn't surprise me. My husky likes to pull me around. What kind of dog did you have, if you don't mind me asking? It was a mix. It was a chow and something else, I think. I was very young when we had it. That's about all I remember, is that it was a chow mix. Valkyrie. Pretty standard for white life game. That's good. That's very much what I needed. So, question becomes, do I go and drop this? I can wait and double drop these. Probably the play. Can't guarantee that I get a land. Probably gonna take some damage this next turn, but it might pay off with the Lithoform later. Like I said, it kind of does slow this deck down. Oof. Yep. Yeah, they gained a little bit more life than I would have liked. They probably got me. There's a reason white life gain has been a meta for a while. Yeah, I think they got me. Because I don't have... This will only help me if it's attacking, so I can't give it flying on defense. I can play this. That kind of ruins my plan, though, that they did all that. So now I can't double down on my Blightblade, or I will die to the air. I think I will go ahead and drop this, though. Creature must attack. Yeah, I'll die if I use the other one. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to sacrifice pretty much everything next turn. That's why I have so many cheap death touch creatures in this deck. It doesn't really help me in the air, though. Yeah, I'd say that's game. Actually, let's take out the Righteous Valkyrie. I changed my mind. Wait, we can't. I don't have enough life for that. Man, that would be the move, though. If I had just one more life, that would be the move. If I block this way, I will lose them both. But the Righteous Valkyrie lives. Yeah, I'd say that's a good game on this one. They don't have me this turn, but they've definitely got me next turn. Saryth would have been nice earlier, honestly. I think Toski would have had Death Touch every time he attacked. A little too late now. This is a fun deck to play, but it does have its limitations. Might be a better starting hand. I don't know if I want to play all this right at the beginning. But if I get Fynn, I win almost immediately, though. It'd be 6 poison counters just by dropping Fynn and attacking with these 3. No such luck. Okay. Look at the Exalted Deeds. Going for the, can't lose the game, huh? It is definitely a thing you can do, if you can get an angel. And it would counter this deck. Draw a card. Dawn Sky. They may board wipe on me. They are playing black-white, so either type of board wipe wouldn't surprise me. 4/4 Angel, and now if they loot, they die. I have to sacrifice a creature, that's fine. I'm totally okay with that, actually. I will attack first. That's what I wanted you to do. We'll use its first ability. I will sack I guess you. Okay, that's perfect. Replicating Ring, Tajuru Blightblade. I'll hold on to that just in case. Just in case they have a board wipe. Yep, there we go. Not surprised. Angel Destiny. I guess they're running a deck similar to mine. Just ways to win. That's all I can really do right now, actually. Just have to keep him from getting up to 35 life. 6. It's fine. He actually gains double from that, though, unfortunately. It'd be 14, 22. Okay. Yeah, they probably got me. Angel Destiny is pretty strong. And this tech doesn't have any destruction, board wipes, things of that nature. Yeah, if they have another buff like that, I think they actually have me right here. Yep, that's... That'll do. Well, I went from winning 3 straight with this one, or was it 4 straight? It says 5 on the day. Well, anyway, lost 3 straight. Matchmaking decided to not be very nice to me, I think. Another life gain deck. That'd be perfectly fine if I would actually get my, yeah, something like that would be great. So it's really not how I win with this deck. I don't get them down to 0 life. It is a green-white life gain deck. Go-Shintai, Boundless, Vigor. They probably won't block. I won't either. Let's see. Strixhaven Stadium. They will take. Unfortunately, I don't have any numbers advantage yet. Auto pay. So they are going to try to bully me here a little bit with the Celestial Unicorn and the Story Seeker, I'm sure. Well, they won't attack him with the Story Seeker because they don't want to lose it. Unless they think, I don't want to lose my Go-Shintai. That'll do. Yep, they'll definitely attack with both now. Really? Why would you not attack with the other one? Huh. Okay. Saryth. Next turn I can Vorinclex. Maybe they were thinking of blocking Maybe that's why they kept Story Seeker up? I'm not sure. I actually can't go on the offensive now. I'm falling behind. We'll wait till I Vorinclex. Okay. I'm more than happy to sacrifice my Blightblade to kill that Celestial Unicorn if they come in. Doesn't matter how big they make it. Unless they give it first strike. Okay. Vorinclex. Now I get additional counters for my Strixhaven Stadium, which is very much not good for them. And even if they kill it, I'll just make another. It's not as beneficial to me as them killing my other legendary owl, but fine. Maybe they didn't fully read my Strixhaven Stadium, and they'll just sit back, not wanting to lose anything. I actually could attack in with my Vorinclex, and anything they block with, they would lose, because it will get the Death Touch. And then just immediately replace my Vorinclex if they kill it. Some people don't know how Trample and Death Touch work together, but works pretty well. I don't really think I want to do that, though. I think I want to Lithoform. 5. Thunderous Orator. I might go all in here in a minute just for the Strixhaven Stadium. It should go off for everything they don't block or that gets through, which would probably be the Vorinclex for sure. And then it would still have its double counters effect before it dies. That's an annoying card. And there's also this. Pretty sure I'll win the game right here, actually. Do I? 2, 4, 6. One counter. Put one more counter on a permanent. Put twice that many counters each counter. Yeah, I think I win right here. Pretty sure. Attack with everything but Saryth. One way or the other, I think I win right here. Resolve. Doesn't matter. That's still going to deal damage. It's 8 counters plus Lithoform Engine. It depends on how they block. Okay, that's 4 counters. Kill that first. damage. Okay. And then Strixhaven. Resolve. Doesn't matter, it's dead. Strixhaven is at 8. Let's see. I should be able to double down my Strixhaven and win right here. There we go. I think I could have done either. I'm actually not entirely sure. I think my Vorinclex died before that effect went off, so it may not have been doubling my things. Interesting. All green. Not ideal. But we do have a replicating ring into a Dramatist puppet, so plenty of land production. If the opponent is even remotely fast, though, I'm in trouble. Okay. Is it a mill deck? Let's get to the store real quick. I need some monsters. Be back in like 20 minutes. Gotcha. They may block. Yeah. Sacking a 1/1 for a 1/1 sometimes. If you want to make sure it doesn't bother you later on in the game, getting rid of a Death Toucher earlier sometimes makes sense. Okay. This into this. Using the Windows 95 lands. Alright, discard 2 cards. That's a little annoying with this deck. What do we keep? I think we actually keep the Saryth. Dramatist Puppet just gives me 1 turn faster. Saryth gives me a potential win con. It is definitely a mill and slow death deck, apparently. I haven't seen a mill deck in a while, so I'm just curious how they run in the current meta. Oh, there you go. It's not the best thing in the world to have right now. I actually have to have a creature advantage for Strixhaven to really be beneficial. What does this do? Vehicles you control have menace. Okay. Doesn't do much for you yet. It's just a 2/2 when you have no creatures. 2/2 menace. I might still drop down my Strixhaven Stadium just to get it out of my hand in case he has more discard. I'm not entirely sure what they've got going on here. It could just be a all-around control deck. I don't know how heavy they are into mill or destruction or counters. I haven't played a counter yet. Okay, there's Fynn. Now if only I had about 3 more creatures to go with him. He usually gets nuked almost immediately in most situations, if they can. I think I actually attack in here. Strixhaven Stadium and attack in. It's unusual for me to attack him with my Saryth, but I think that's the play here. Unless they have some sort of bounce, I don't know. This deck is definitely different from my normal type of deck I play. It's kind of fun. Its effectiveness is yet to be determined. They are slowly pinging me down here one point at a time. I can't block that or that, but I probably wouldn't anyway. 1/3 flyer. See what they come in with. They're gonna get aggressive here. Pretty confident I'm not going to win with my Strixhaven Stadium unless I just happen to pull something like, I don't know, Vorinclex maybe. Huh. Vorinclex would keep these from going off, I think. I've never seen it happen. I don't think I've ever seen a lore, one of these, what is it, Saga card and Vorinclex on the field at the same time, but I would think it would keep it from gaining one. Because they only gain them one at a time. Probably those two cards, that's fine. This is still a pretty hefty deck. Not as bloated as some of the ones I make, but I think we're going to die to damage anyway, not milling. I don't know, this deck just feels like it still needs something. Maybe some life gain or something. It's great if I get it off early. Or if I control the board. But if I don't get the right things, it just ends up falling behind. Too many artifacts, I don't have enough defenses on the board, I just get run over. Too many creatures, I can possibly get board wiped. Situational. Here we go, man. Well, am I going to get granted some mercy here and they're going to time out? No such luck today. Okay. No points for Strixhaven Stadium. No card. Okay. This is starting to look like another loss unless something miraculous comes up in my draw. Dramatist Puppet probably isn't it. Really doesn't stop anything they've got going on here. Unless I keep two defenders up, I can block the Menace. Or I don't see any point in pumping Strixhaven, it's just going to lose it in the air. Put counter on. It's a shame that Dramatist Puppet can't add poison counters to player, but no, just permanents. Can't imagine them blocking here. It's also a shame Saryth itself doesn't get Death Touch whenever it attacks, but so it goes. I'm used to that. I've used this combo quite a bit. Okay. I had to sack one for that. I don't know if that was better or worse for him. Okay. Vote Duplicity's a fun card. Trickster's Talisman. I've used that in a few decks too. It's always nice being able to dupe a card. I have no way of stopping flyers still. Mill. I have to double block it, but it can only kill... Actually, neither of them. That was a bit of a mistake, unless they've got another buff or something. Black and blue, though? Probably not a buff. Maybe just miscalculated. I mean, they're going to win in the air anyway, probably. They've got something they can do. Okay. Yeah, they can make a copy if they so desire. They would lose the 1/1, but they would get another copy. Yep. I need a flyer. That's not going to help me. Okay. Yep, that's game. So much for that. Anyhow. I was about to say, they're actually going to block that. That would save me for another turn. Well, not with the menace creature, but yeah. Yeah, I still die. Okay. Yeah, I feel like we still need something. We keep coming up short here. Well, I really don't like this hand. Not one bit. Okay. What do I pitch, though? Three lands. Maybe the Lithoform. Fang turn one. Two wasted turns. Hope for the best. This is not ideal still yet. I need more land. It might be part of this deck's problem. It's got a few quick cards, but then most of the rest of the deck is just really slow. And the other problem is the lack of a draw engine beyond Toski, which I've only got like one game, despite throwing a second copy in the deck. Oh, I think I have 4 Fynn the Fangbearers, but I've only drew 2 of those in all the games I think I've played. Mirror Box helps. Moonlark Aspirant is pretty strong, especially if you don't have any destructions or board wipes. I mean, I still have my Death Touchers, but no direct means of getting rid of that. Yep. Okay. Not ideal. I think we actually Thunderous Orator right now. Mirror Box would be great. Wolf Paws over, you won't block, and I wouldn't next turn either, because I need this card alive for Thunderous Orator to do anything. Unless he just goes in with that as a 2/2, which I highly doubt. I think he'll buff it. Sun Gold Sentinel. I don't think I've seen this card. Here's the battlefield and attacks, exile 1 target card from a graveyard. Choose a color. Sun Gold Sentinel gains hex proof to that color until end of turn and cannot be blocked by creatures that color. Right. That's actually. That'll activate only if you control 3 or more creatures with different powers. Okay, so there's at least a drawback. I was about to say that's because of the Coven. That's right, that's how Coven works. Yeah, that'd be really strong if it weren't Coven. I mean, it's still good. Especially against this particular deck. Okay, that helps. That means my Thunders will have Death Touch no matter what. He can't do that right now. Hexproof from that color. Okay. He's actually going to stack that? Okay. Fair enough. I'm kind of glad he did that. I no longer actually need this Fang of Shigeki. Replicating Ring. Perfect. What did you do to me? Non-creature spells cost 1 more to cast. Okay, that's what I thought happened. That is kind of annoying, but it still works for me. Still okay with that. I think I will stay on the defense. Probably use Fang of Shigeki to block whatever thing he comes in with that stays big. Other than that first striker, which wouldn't be good for me. I really need my Owl of the Dawn Sky next turn. Now there's an annoying card as well. Now they can pump out 1/1s. That would actually be really good in this deck with the Strixhaven Stadium. Just pumping out more dudes is just really useful for Strixhaven Stadium. I think I have 1 copy of this card. Maybe something I might add to the deck. It would make a difference. Yeah, whenever you attack for each opponent, create a 1/1 white human. I might do that. That might be something that makes this deck just a little bit more effective. Wait, what? Wait, why did you do that though? You have first strike, but I have a 3/4. You have no mana left to buff it with. Okay. I don't get that move. I don't think they really want to 1/1 that badly. do not understand that move. Oh, there's Fynn. Okay, so we have a win con now. The question is, we really can't sacrifice the defense at the current moment. I think I need to drop out of the Dawn Sky. And if it dies, and I get some of the one-cost Death Touchers, actually it doesn't even matter if they have Death Touch or not. Yeah, and then I can just drop Fynn afterwards. Let's see what that does. Portable Hole, that's annoying. Wait, what? Did you just waste that? I don't think I have anything. Exile non-land permanent opponent controls with mana value 2 or less. Why didn't they use that? I'm confused. They played Portable Hole, but they didn't pick a permanent? Oh, because it had hexproof. They couldn't target the only one I had. Huh. Yeah, this one's too expensive, this one's too expensive, and the other two have hexproof. Huh. Okay. I don't get it, bud. Burned all your mana up. You're not really scaring me there. Do we just drop Fynn? Like Replicating Ring? Fynn. And then just hit from the sky? I mean, I hate to win that way, but it's still going to take some time. Oh, because it didn't tap. I forgot about that. Because it has Vigilance, it doesn't tap and doesn't get the Death Touch. Minor miscalculation. Short target creature with town. Yeah, I can't do much about that. I can't lower its toughness. It can only untap other creatures, and it doesn't get its own hexproof effect. Oh! Not much I can do about that. And they're still being cautious. Deal damage to that creature equal to twice the number of creatures in your party. Oh. What do you have? Just Cleric, right? Maybe they don't know how that works. Like, that only works for, what was it, Clerics? There's like 5 different ones that it works with. Warriors, Clerics, Wizards, and something else. I'm not remembering at the moment. They made a flyer. I'm actually glad they didn't play the other side of that one. It's really annoying. I think we still attack in. Attacking with Fang of Shigeki wouldn't do me any good. They could just block with a Luminar Gaspard. Okay. They took it. They're going to buff that up. They're going to try to hit me back. Or not. Or they're just going to stand here. Okay, cool. Huh. Well, I'm getting too much land. Now, if I do this, they will block it. And I will get my 4 cost worth of cards on the field. But is that worth it? I don't know if it's worth it. I think I'll do it on defense. I think they will attack me at some point. Either I force them on defense or they force me on defense. And if I force them, it's actually bad for me because then they can attack me freely. Cool. Double Fynn. This opens potential for instant win as well because each Fynn stacks with the other. I felt. Did you tell me my skirt was too short? Ah, dang it. Okay. Maybe they make the mistake of actually going too much on the offense. One attacker. Okay. I was actually hoping they would attack with more than that. Counters don't really help me. Let's see. Oh man, if I could have just made a bunch of those one-cost death touch creatures, I could have won right here, probably. Pretty sure. Because they would have not known that these double Fynns would have been the death of them. Vorinclex, that helps. Still have to be careful. I have Faithbound Judge. Vorinclex. Block with Faithbound Judge. I need them to go all in. I need them to make that mistake. But unfortunately, I think I've got them too low in health. And I no longer have my Saryth. I no longer have my Saryth. If I had my Saryth, I would have attacked in with probably everything right there. Cool, thank you. Actually, they buff him enough, though I die right here, unfortunately. If you give me a full-on 10-minute lecture on how it's distracting to other people, I just wanted my monsters. Alright. Yep. I've heard that story before. Man, I was hoping they would go all in. I don't know how I would have stopped it, though. Between the 10 damage and that. Ouch. Now Judge. Enchant player. Unfortunately, I have no flying, though, so I'm just done right here. Unless they don't block. They might make that mistake. I say we gambit right here. Okay, they block my Fynn. They block my other Fynn. Okay, so they did make the mistake of not blocking it. It's a smart move on their part. They've still got me. Well played. Fynn the Fangbearer gambit. If they had been like, oh, I've got this, and just not blocked, or just blocked the Vorinclex, I would have won right there. I think my mistake was actually getting them too low in life. If they'd been over 20 health, they wouldn't have bothered. Unless they specifically knew what Fynn does. Oh, I don't have a 1-drop for Fynn. That's unfortunate. Okay. So, probably going to be a slow playing opponent. 2 Thunderous Orators. This could get interesting. I don't have 1-drops, but I do have multiple Fynns and Thunderous Orators, which makes for an interesting game. They will, of course, block that. Snow-covered swamp, so they probably have blood on the snow. Hopefully I take them out before it comes to that. Let's see if they have some, yeah, they've got some single target destruction as well. That's fine. Oh man, I need one more white. No. Oh well. Thunderous Orators for days. Is it just mono black? Looks to be. And you actually took the 3 life damage for the 4th mana to drop a Haggard. Okay. And that's fine, I guess. Get it up to 4. I could have another single target destruction for Fynn, wouldn't surprise me. Loth. That actually counters Fynn pretty well.
Raptured by my beauty, I will get what I want.
Now they can kind of sit back and slow play it, unfortunately. Let's see. I think we leave Loth, it's not going to matter anyway. They'll probably block both. Oh wait, they can't because it has flying now. Right. Oh right, no they have reach though. They can block. Okay, never mind.
Sips I will call the weak.
Okay. So I'll do that.
Oh yes, I know the knowledge you seek.
Good old mono black. Yep. Does that help me? I might actually want to have 2 of these, that way I can double block. Dramatist Puppet probably isn't going to do me much good, because they'll just keep pinging me. Yeah, I think that's the move. Get rid of my Dramatist Puppet. Let's see. I honestly don't think they block here. I'm surprised. Oh, they used her for the draw card, that's right. I want to keep them from making those 2 1s, but I don't think it's gonna. They actually blocked? Okay. I didn't think they were gonna sack that.
Do what I demand.
Okay. I didn't really want to sack my Fynn either, but.
My will cannot be denied.
Okay, so they have 6 lands. probably won't blood on the snow, but I imagine they have it, especially with her in their deck. And the snow-covered lands definitely makes it look like they have blood on the snow somewhere in their deck. That's unfortunate. Man, I would have loved to have had that other one. Oh, they exiled it. Man. I'm going to play that next turn and have double Faithbound Judges. You going to destroy it? Bounce it? Oh, they got blue in their deck. I thought it was going to be mono black the whole way. In the battlefield this turn, he phases out, draw a card, then discard unless you attack this turn. 1/1 blue ninja token with this creature can't be blocked. Every creature can hold this token and the player search your library for a blue or black creature card, put it on the battlefield, then shuffle. That's pretty strong.
With the right tools,
Search your library for a blue or black creature, put it on the battlefield, then shuffle. That'd be really strong under the right circumstances.
Good minions are loyal and deadly.
I could think of one right off the top of my head, that Kraken that counters everything. I'd be really good with that. There's several really expensive creatures that would work well with. Skull Raid. Graveyard. Okay. Why didn't they... Oh, they have menace, that's right. So why didn't they attack before they used his ability? I don't understand that. Draw a card and then discard unless you attack this turn. See if they would have done that after they attacked. They wouldn't have needed to discard. I think I might lose this game as well. It's not looking good. He phased out. We can take out Loth. We can deal 4 direct. Dealing 4 direct I don't think is going to do us much good.
I return to the abyss.
Okay, you destroy it. I need one more land, and I can bring that back as the Sinner's Judgment. I don't know if I'll survive long enough to pull it off.
bet you can't catch us.
Yep. Curse leeches. Not what I wanted to see. Well, it is an enchantment, so that makes it where I can play that next turn if I keep this alive. But again, it's not going to save me. I'll be dead within 2 turns, I think. 4. I have to get started on dinner for my family, so I'm going to head out. Have a good rest of your stream. It probably won't be much longer, but thank you anyway. Have yourself a nice dinner as well. I have no cards in my hand, so he draws 2.
Thanks.
He draws another. Again, he keeps doing that before he attacks. I don't know why. Because it drops the downside of that. If he would... Wait, what? Okay, now he's keeping his defense up. It actually slowed him down. Okay, there's hope for me yet. Very little hope, but hope nonetheless. Submit. Oh, I got something that targets a player too. Still don't think I'll survive long enough. Now I need that 4 drop that adds 1 counter. That would definitely be helpful right now. Okay, that just sped up my death. So I can stop it if it weren't trample for 1 turn. Another 1/1 unblockable.
All kinds of connections.
No cards in my hand. Okay, so it was a very discard heavy deck. Okay. They realize they need to speed up my death here. Okay. So, what do we do here? These I have to double block. I think that's the way to go. I take 2, 4, 5. Yeah, I think I'm dead. If nothing else, I'll die in the air here. Take 1 from that. Gain its judgment counter. Yeah. There's no way I can stop him now. Yeah, I think I'll add that one I was talking about. Adeline. She doesn't really fit with the counters part of the deck. But she does fit with the Fynn Saryth combo and the Strixhaven Stadium. I don't know. Maybe I've split this deck a little too much. Different kinds of counters here. Like, it works, just occasionally. Yeah, that's a pretty potent card, honestly. I would like to have more copies of that. 7, maybe. Not today, though. I think we'll try one more round with it. I don't think one card's going to make that much of a difference. Oh, goody. It's black-blue zombies, right? I've been stomped down by this enough to smell it coming from the first champion of perished. Okay. Go-Shintai. No attacks. I don't think I've seen anybody playing that, and I'm sure they haven't either. This replicating ring. Counter, unless it control pays 4. Oh, that's really strong. Let's just control pays 4 for 3. Wow. Really strong counter spell. Are you just gonna sit here and counter me now? Is this what we do? Land. Tajuru. Okay, so they definitely have something they could have done. They skipped it. And they will probably counter again. Probably another the same exact one. Ugh. Nothing worth a zombie swarm deck. A counter deck. Gross. I'm actually okay if you countered this one. I'd actually enjoyed it if you did. Thank you. That's not the side I wanted anyway. Pay the 1. Necro Duality. Wow. Saw that coming from a mile away. When it dies. I don't know if countering it counts as dying. I wish it said if it went to the graveyard. That would work a lot better for me. I don't think he has another counter though. I'd be very surprised if the last card in his hand was a counter. Yeah, okay, good. Fantastic. That gives me a lot more options. Yeah, like I said, we don't win by getting our opponent down to 0, so I'm actually okay with this. Let's see. Double of whatever that is. Stitch Assistant. Exploit. Double exploit? Makes sense. Scry draw, scry draw. By all means, sir. Do that as much as you want. Scry and draw. Digging for zombies. Okay. Did you get a counter? No. No, you didn't have a mana for it anyway. Good, 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 good. Yeah, we can attack him without consequence here. Vigilance. Hooray for vigilance. Auto pay. More zombies. More buffs. Make all you want, bud. Still gonna die to these 1/1s. Thank you. Fynn. My cost doesn't work out perfectly, but it is what it is. think you were the only one who could just pump stuff onto the field, did you? Okay. Now we can probably Faithbound Judge win? Yeah, I have Faithbound Judge, Dramatist Puppet, Vorinclex. Yeah, that's probably a game. Unless they have a way of countering this, which they only have one land up, so. So now I have 2 ways to win right now. If they go too heavy, I have my Death Touch, Fynn the Fangbearer. Okay, they went all in. I'm okay with that. 2. They still don't have travel. They should have waited till they had that thing that gives everything flying, then they would have had me. It would have been a bit of a problem. Go-Shintai, Fynn the Fangbearer here. Fang of Shigeki here. That minimizes the damage. Do we want to do that? That's actually not even worth messing with. Yeah, I'm aware. Thank you. Yeah, we'll just take that too. It's fine. Land, Vorinclex. Man, if only I could Dramatist Puppet right at this very moment. Oh, there you go. Oops, I almost pushed oops instead of a good game. Yeah. If they couldn't kill me next turn, the Vorinclex Sinner's Judgment combo would have beat them. Okay, well. Yeah, I think I'll end it here for tonight. If you're still watching, thank you for doing so. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe if you enjoy my content, depending on the platform you're on. Yeah, again, thank you for watching, and goodbye.